This town is sick. Old lady was yelling something at me and what are you doing? You could just fall right out the window there. The local life. This looks sketchy.
You are vlogging?
Stalin used to vacation at. Scared the shit out of me.
Your feet in the air and your head on the ground.
Good morning. So I'm going to be heading to a town about 12 kilometers away, and I'm going to be checking out some old baths from Stalin times, mineral baths and hot springs. It'll be really cool. I think there's some that are still in use today, like at resorts, but most of it's just abandoned. I'm going to have a look at that. I'm going to try to hitchhike there. We'll see. I think it's not too far. I don't think it should be a big deal. Yeah, let's go. I'm now on the outskirts of town. I'm gonna try to hitchhike from here. It's only about 10 kilometers, so shouldn't be too bad. So I just made it to this town, and it's really, really weird. It's like, so much of it is abandoned. This place used to be a vacation resort town back in Soviet times, and then after the fall of the Soviet Union, this place just was left abandoned. The baths here apparently had some healing value, like mineral water and radon gas, which is kind of interesting because normally you think radon is poisonous, but apparently the levels were safe and had healing properties according to some. It's really, really strange. There's like tons of abandoned hotels and baths that Stalin used to vacation at, which is wild. So yeah, we're gonna have a look. I'm excited. This place, I think, at one point was like the center market or something. I believe there were like shops and stuff here on these different floors. I'm not quite sure though. It might have been a hotel as well. I got out of that place really quick. There was a massive dog that just like came out of nowhere and scared the shit out of me. So I'm gonna go to another building. This looks like an apartment building here, and I think a bath is over there, so I want to check both of them out. There are actually people still living here. This is an occupied building. So many of the windows are broken, and it looks abandoned from the outside, but that's wild. I can't imagine living somewhere like this. You could just fall right out the window there. There are still some functioning baths here. People still come and visit, but it's not nearly what it was at one point. At one point, this town drew 100,000 people per year. Here's another bath. I think I'm going to try to explore this one. There's a lot of people walking around on the path, so I don't know. It's kind of sketching me out. And this old lady was yelling something at me in Georgian before I even set foot on the grass in front of the building. I was just taking a picture of it. So I don't think that they're too happy about people exploring these places. Wow. Check this out. There's vines growing from the ceiling all the way down to the floor. That's super sick. Pretty sure this was a former bath. This is what's left of a staircase. Oh, I think these are the actual baths. Sick. These were the tubs. That's awesome. This place is wild. Not very often can you say you explore Soviet era abandoned baths. And I think all these rooms like along the edge here, they're like shower rooms or something like that. And then this final rooms are the actual baths. Sick. This is so cool. This looks sketchy. Whoa. Ah, this is the bath. Sick. This is awesome. I guess this is the main one. I thought the yellow ones were the main baths. This is sick. That was so cool. Abandoned things are so much fun. When I was leaving, the same old lady that I ran into on the way in, who said some harsh words it seemed, she was walking back the other way like right as I was coming out, and she gave me some dirty looks. I don't think she liked the fact that people go in these buildings. But it was kind of funny because what are the odds? So now I'm gonna just try to find another building to go into, probably another spa or hotel. Let's see if I can find one. Right across the street is this abandoned hotel. I'm gonna try to go in. Oh my god, there's a pig. I wonder if that's a wild boar. It's huge. And this place is so sick. I know I've said that like 1,000 times already in this video, but it's so cool. I'm not gonna go too deep into this hotel because there's a main street like right over here. I don't want to be seen, as well as there's strong evidence of squatters in here. So I don't want to accidentally invade somebody's home and not have a good outcome from that. If I lived in this town, I would just go explore this stuff when I was bored. Here we go. This place looks chill. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get in here. I couldn't get into those baths because there was somebody like literally living in there and their yard was in front, and the woman spoke a little bit of English and said that I couldn't go in. I'm now in what seems like a more residential area of the town. It's less abandoned, nicer buildings and everything. So I think I'm just gonna keep exploring the town for the rest of the night and hopefully stumble across another bath. If I don't end up finding another bath to explore, it's chill. I'm enjoying checking out the local life of this town. It's different. Imagine there being no windows in the entire stairwell of your apartment building, all the way up to like the 10th floor or something. Just wild.
You are a vlogger?
Yes. Nice.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Madlova. It was super cool to see some local people, especially kids. They were really friendly and spoke English super well. They were nice kids. They were really interested in the whole vlogging thing. They saw me from like way across the street and they instantly came over and they're like, are you vlogging? Are you vlogging? It's funny how kids just like know that. Whereas adults just are like, what are you doing? It's a new generation. This is the last place I'm going to explore. It's an old hotel and people are definitely still living here. Yeah, so this building is definitely very occupied. I want to see, there's like a swimming pool apparently inside. I want to check that out, but I don't want to go too deep because people live here and I don't want to invade their homes, you know. A lot of the people that live here I think are IDP, which is internally displaced persons. So during war and conflict, they had to leave their homes but couldn't leave their country, so they live here in these places, these old hotels and stuff. So it's not a good situation for them and I don't want to invade their home as like being a tourist attraction. That doesn't seem right. I'm mainly here to just see the buildings themselves, but I'll still try to go in the main floor and everything to just check it out. So here's the pool. I didn't really realize earlier that the people were living here because of conflict and the war and stuff like that. I feel a little bit bad for like bringing my camera up close to those people earlier, and I feel kind of weird about that now. But oh well. I'm gonna make my way back to Kutaisi now. Try to hitchhike, but if not, just grab a marshutka. It's pretty close by.
И между строк не будет пустоты. Я, как и ты, я тоже в счастье верю. И сквозь года готов любовь нести.
So that's going to wrap up today's vlog. I am back at my place now. It was such a sick day going to these abandoned Soviet baths and structures. So cool. I love this kind of stuff. It was such a fun day. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.